Hey guys, Dynasty Warrior 6 here again with the Portland Retro Gaming Expo video. It was one hell of an expo. There was so many vendors there, so many YouTube personalities there that I met and talked to. There were so many great people there. I just couldn't believe how awesome everybody was there. It was a great event, a lot of fun. Spent basically the whole time there. The convention center is perfect for it because it was comfortable. There was food, there was soda, water, everything. You could get free refills on your drinks, which is really cool too. And just vendors for everything. There was a lot of art vendors this year, which was kind of interesting, but didn't focus too much on that. I stuck with the gaming basically, but I did get a few little items that were not of video, or not of like the video gaming hardcore stuff in a sense. So I'll show you this first. I got my weekend pass right here. Here's the early entry side that I had to show on Saturday. It's a weekend pass. If you did get your pass early online, you had your weekend pass right here. So I'll definitely be hanging on to that as a souvenir. For my, so I have two now built up. Very cool to have. I'm just gonna set that way over there. And then I'm just going to start off with the stuff that's kind of not really gaming related. I'm not going to unravel these, but I purchased 3 posters recently. I picked up, this guy makes posters, and he makes them from video game covers. I'm not going to say which one these are just yet because I want to keep it a surprise because I'm actually redecorating my room a little bit and getting new artwork and stuff hung in there. So I'm keeping it as a surprise, but these are the posters I'm going to be hanging in my room fairly soon here, and it's going to be really cool when I get them framed and everything. So hopefully that will happen really soon here. But I got some posters. It was 2 for $10 or 1 for $7. I got 2 for $10, and I was going to get another 2 for $10, but I couldn't find anything I wanted, so I just went with the 1 for $7. So there we go. So I got 3 posters all together. Just going to set that way over there. And next up I picked up, which is not video game related, but it came from the expo, which was really cool. I picked up the Avengers on Blu-ray DVD combo pack. It was a 2-disc set. This guy was selling them there for $15. And I was like, wow. And I kind of walked away, but I came back to it, and I was like, he only had 3 or 4 copies of this Blu-ray DVD combo pack from what I saw. So I decided to buy it at the Portland Retro Gaming Expo. So $15 for the Avengers, and I got the combo pack. That's not bad. I know it's not gaming related, but it was actually at the Retro Gaming Expo. So there was that on those little items. So I'm kind of bouncing around here now a little bit, just from like system to system to show different little items I picked up. Okay, everyone knows I picked this up before the Portland Retro. I actually, though, just completed it. Some guy was selling the manual for $3 at the Portland Retro. I saw it and I was like, no way. And he's like, he's like, I'll sell it to you. And he was like, what do you have? And I was like, well, I can do I said 2. And he was like, how about 3? And I was like, okay, because it completes my game. So I already own this game, but now I got the manual to complete it. So that completed my Sudoku 4 right there, which was really cool. I was glad to see that come in and get that. Next up, that Jason helped me find, and it's not the best quality, but it's good for now. I actually have the box, and now I've got the game, and I just have to get the manual, and then maybe I can change out the cart. I picked up Bonanza Brothers for $1. I needed this because I had the box. I just don't have I had the box, and I didn't have the game. Now I got it. So $1. It's not the best condition, but for now it will do to help me kind of complete it off my list for a little while. I'll eventually probably replace it though. So I got that. And then Jason picked up a really cool thing for me. He knew I was looking for this. Sadly, I couldn't find the hookups for it, but Jason found for me a Sega Saturn controller. He picked this up for, I believe, around $8, which was really nice of him to get that for me because he knew I was really desperately looking for this stuff. So now I've got a second Sega Saturn controller, and I just got to find one more, the RV, the AV cables for the Sega Saturn. I'll be all done. So Sega Saturn hookups, very cool to have. I'm very happy to add this into my collection right there for systems. So the buttons feel great. They feel like they're strong and they're not having any trouble. And then next up, this is the only game I picked up of this system, so I'm kind of just getting it out of the way. I picked up a Keith Courage in Alpha Zones, TurboGrafx 16 game. It is complete. It came with the Keith Courage little guy right here. Very cool. I don't own, this is my first ever TurboGrafx 16 game, so I was real happy to add this into my collection. I don't have, from what we learned today, or in the recent last 2 days, is you can use Sega Genesis Model 1 hookups and use those for the TurboGrafx 16, so we're going to try that out. And I hope, we believe it should work, because we heard it from a very reliable source there, from the Recycled Gamer. So very cool. So TurboGrafx 16, Keith Courage, very cool on that one. And then the last thing that was, I don't know if I should say this for later. I'll do it now just to get it kind of out of the way, because I know everyone's looking to get to the game finds. I met like every YouTuber there. I met Metal Jesus. I met Rue from RetroWare TV. I met the Game Chasers. I met Pat, the NES Punk. I met 8-Bit Eric. I met NES Complex. Just a lot of great people. Me and NES Complex talked for at least like 40 minutes. Me and Jason and Patrick and Sarah, we all talked to him for quite a while. Very talkative, very friendly guy, very open, not standoffish at all. But I got the autographs of the Game Chasers, Billy and Jay, 8-Bit Eric, Pat the NES Punk, and Rue on this Master System game. Though Pat drew an unhappy face on the bottom hand corner, if you can see that. He drew an unhappy face because it's Sega, you know. But I found this for $1, and I was like, oh, this would be perfect because the white, luckily it's not written on the outside, it's written on the inside. So luckily the will stay kind of fresh. So they all signed it. It was real cool of them. So I'm going to hang on to this. This is very awesome of them to do that. So big shout outs to all those guys. There'll definitely be links to all the people I met. They were all great. All great. So this is great. Thank you guys so much for that. I can't thank you guys enough on that one. So that's kind of just the little stuff that would happen. We met some great people though, and I'm just going to kind of jump now into the game finds. There are a lot of low quality titles on this area. We're going to work towards the good stuff like we always do. So we're going to start off with the low, we're going to work towards the good. So I'm going to start us off on the PlayStation and go from there. This game was given to me for free by a vendor. I had been talking to this vendor, and I actually know this guy fairly well. And he just, I asked him because it was $2, and I held out $2 to him because I was going to pay $2. He goes, you know what, dude, just take it. Take it. So I was like, score, Arnieman, 3D, 3DO, love that series. I love Arnieman. So there we go. Darkstone, $1 from a vendor. Siphon Filter 3 was $1. Resident Evil Code Veronica on Dreamcast was $5. Very cool. Soul Blade on PlayStation. Sadly, it is greatest hits, but it was $5. And it, you know, it's of course all these games are complete. Not even, you know, Soul Blade, $5. Okay, and this is something that actually happened. I found this. It's actually complete. See this in the back? Resident Evil Survivor. I actually already had the disc loose. Now I got the back and the front. This guy was selling the fronts and the backs for 50 cents. Recycled Gamer was. And I couldn't believe it. He had Resident Evil Survivor. So I completed my Resident Evil Survivor. So I didn't even have to buy this. I already had it. So I completed it without problem. So Resident Evil Survivor, I bought it for like $5 off or $4 or $5 off Shop Goodwill. And I paid 50 cents. So I paid like $4 or $5.50 for the whole thing. Very cool. Bushido Blade 2. Black Label. I've been looking for this game. $10. A lot of games that, or this game is going to make a couple people jealous, I think, just because it's really kind of fun. And I'm glad I got it because now I can start playing it. I picked up a Lundra 1. I actually picked up a Lundra 2 in the video before the Portland Retro. I was thinking, man, it'd be really kick-ass if I could find a Lundra 1. Found a Lundra 1. The guy was like, I'll make you a deal. I'll sell it to you for 20. And I was like, oh my gosh. And this thing, guys, is perfect, like complete. Black Label, everything. It is just beautiful. Look at that disc. That is just breathtaking right there. So a Lundra 1 and 2 are in my collection for, it was $20. Oh, and I'll skip that one away. I'll say that one for last. I picked up, I didn't even know this game had come out on this system, and I'm glad I found it. And it was like $10, I think, because I got a deal out of it. I picked up Mortal Kombat Mythology Sub-Zero on PlayStation Black Label. It was $10, so very cool to have. I was very happy to have this. And then the last game I picked up, and I was so happy this guy had it, and it was in really good shape. And I'm like, thank goodness, because I got the first one, the first Portland Retro I went to, and now I got the second one. Vandal Hearts 2. Vandal Hearts 2. Black Label, Portland Retro. I was so happy to see this game. I was like, oh my gosh, Vandal Hearts 2. Hell yeah. There we go. So that right there. And then I picked up on the last game on PlayStation, and of the kind of like those games of the smaller PlayStations, the PlayStation 1s and stuff. I picked up Tekken. First one for $10, long box. It came complete, except without the styrofoam, but it's really cool to have the long box Tekken, because that's like the way it came out originally. Very nice, very cool, very happy. So that was it for the PlayStation 1 guys right there. Now we're going to kind of jump into the Sega Genesis. Of course, you know, that's what I went for, and we're just going to start kind of from the lesser stuff and work towards the really good stuff. Some of these titles I can't remember exactly what I paid, but you know, I'll try to. Columns, not really complete, but I can find the manual someday. It was $1 or $1.50, one of the two. Steel Talons. This was like $3 from a guy. Complete. Cart's in great shape. That was $3. Yep. Slime World. It was like $3.50. Oh, there we go. Complete. The cart's got some sticker damage on it, so I might need to get a new Slime World cart, but at least with the box and everything, and temporarily right now it will work. Road Rash 1. I finally picked up Road Rash 1. It cost me $5. It was very cool. The cart's in great shape, manual's in great shape, box is in good shape. And I picked up Road Rash 2. This would actually cost me like $10. It was everyone had Road Rash 2 selling for like $10. So I was like, man, I am not, and this guy was the only one who had it with manual, with complete. So I was like, fine, I'll just buy this one for $10 because it's manual at least. You know, I'm not going to sit there and fight about it. And I tried to get some guys to negotiate down, but they weren't willing to. So, Road Rash 2. I also picked up Triple Score, 3 games in 1, Hang On, Soccer, and Columns all in one. I picked up Columns twice today. But it did come complete. Very nice shape, very good condition. Picked up Bram Stoker's Dracula. This was $5. Came complete. Very nice, $5 right there. And then, I'm just going to set that one right there. I picked up for $2. I don't know why it's still plastic wrapped. I meant to take it out. There's like 1 or 2 games like that. I picked up Monopoly. I believe complete in box. Yeah, I believe complete in box. I'll look into it eventually. But $2 for Monopoly. Arcade Classics. It's got Centipede, Missile Command, and I think that's it. It also includes Pong. I guess it includes Pong. This was $2, complete in box. And then I picked up Clue for $5, a complete in box Clue. Very nice, manual's in really good shape. There we go. Picked up also for $2, Caesar's Palace. I believe, yep, complete in box. The cart is a little dirty, but that's not too bad for $2. I'm not going to cry. For $1, I picked up 688 Attack Sub. It is in really good shape, complete. I like these, you know, these kind of fighting simulation games. Are kind of funny. For $1, Lakers versus Celtics. I'm not gonna, you know, open it up because it's like one of these old, like kind of older. You gotta pop it open and stuff like that. Sega. For $1, Winter Olympic Games. I don't believe this is complete. No, it's not complete. It just came with the cart and the box. But for $1, you know. For $3, I picked up the Ren and Stimpy, Stimpy's Invention. A lot of these games were half off because I picked them up on Sunday. Sunday, of course, is the day where people at the end of the day start going half off. For $2, I picked up Arch Rivals. It is not complete, but I did pick it up for $2, so not going to, you know, complain about that. For $3, I know I paid $3 on this one. I picked up Shanghai 2. It's basically like playing Mahjong. Have you ever played Mahjong on your computer if you're really bored? the tile game where you have to, pick the same kind of tiles. It's like that. So I got that for $3. Yep. For $1, I picked up Jeopardy Deluxe Edition. I meant to get the Sports Edition, but I totally blanked that. But it did come complete, so not too bad. It's got some stickers though. I might have to replace that one day, but I'll get to that down the road. I picked up for $2 Bulls versus Blazers. Big ol' complete in box version. There we go. Picked up for $5 Chakam. I've seen a lot of guys on YouTube have this game. I was kind of like getting jealous a little bit because everybody else seemed to have it, so finally I got my own version. It came complete in box, cards in fantastic shape. There we go. And for $5 I picked up Green Dog, the beached surfer dude. My brother and me actually played this game way back in the day, and we were really little. And it was a fun game, I remember that. And this manual and cart are in really good shape. And it came with this little guy right here too. But these two are in really great shape, so I'll add them into my collection, Green Dog. Now we're getting into the kind of better stuff. I don't know the exact total that I paid on all these games right here. I know it was kind of like, there was this one guy I bought a lot of Sega Genesis games from, and they're all the rarer stuff, and he gave me a good deal, but I honest to God can't remember it right now because there was so much happening, and he didn't put really stickers on, except this one's got a sticker on it because I bought it from a different person. But I'll just jump into it. I picked up Vector Man, the shiny one, as complete in box, very good shape, cardboard slide thing. There we go, cardboard box. So I picked up Vector Man. I'm just going to set that right there. Also picked up Vector Man 2, complete in box, very good condition box. Set that right there. Picked up a really good condition box, Revenge of Shinobi. This guy kept his stuff in really good shape. Like, this box is in fantastic condition. Revenge of Shinobi. Streets of Rage 1 was $5. And I was really happy to pick this up because, I don't have Streets of Rage. I didn't have Streets of Rage before today. So I got Streets of Rage 1, which was cool. And I got Streets of Rage 2. Both complete in box. Very nice to add these two into my collection. I am still missing Streets of Rage 3, but that's okay. At least with the first two, it's a start. Picked up also, thankfully finally, Earthworm Jim 1. Complete in box. I was really excited to get this added into my collection because at least I have it now. And I picked up Ranger X. Pretty cool cover. I've heard interesting things about this game, so I'm kind of interested to try it out. But Ranger X, complete in box, fantastic condition, once again. And Jason was real happy to see this come in the house because he loves this game, and I like it, it's funny. I picked up Toe Jam and Earl, the first one. Complete in box, came with the poster and everything too. So not bad, it is in really good shape. So, Toe Jam and Earl, there we go. And I'll go ahead and do it. I'm just going to go ahead and do these ones. These are the rarest. These are the rarer games I bought, and these games I kind of know what I spent on. So these are like the rarer ones that I know exactly because this guy was just great. I picked up Comic Zone, complete in box, really good condition. This was $20. I spent $20 on this one. And I'll just set that over here. Next up, I paid $10 on, and this box has got a little damage, but I can replace it eventually someday. Got Shinobi 3, Return of the Ninja Master. This was originally $15. I did talk him down to $10 though on it because the manual was a little messed up and the box was a little dinged, so I kind of just said, hey, look, I'll give you 10. And he said, okay. So, Shinobi 3, Return of the Ninja Master. I picked up a slightly rare game that I've seen, and I have the sequel, now I got the first one. I picked up Dragon's Fury, complete in box. This is like a $20, $30 game. I spent, I think, $20 or $30 on it. I spent what it's worth, basically. So Dragon's Fury, right there. And then these last three ones cost me kind of dearly a little bit. This one, a lot of guys know it. I think I'm missing something, but it's cool. I'll get it eventually someday. But I wanted this game, and I saw it, and it was the only one there. So it's like, this is the moment. There's going to be another guy who walks in, and he's going to take it. I picked up Thunder Force 3. It's a fairly rare game. This thing cost me like $40, $50. It's in really good shape. It does have a sticker right here. Thankfully, it's not on the game itself, so I can definitely remove it someday. But, you know, I'm just going to leave it there for now. But the manual's in great shape. Thunder Force 3, I had the second one. I got the third one now. I just need the fourth one. But Thunder Force 3, I was extremely happy to add this in. Now, everyone knows about this game. I'm assuming if you're a Sega Genesis collector, you definitely know about it. I've seen some guys have it in their collection. I was really jealous. When I found it, it was $40, which was kind of under what it's valued at. So I was real happy to find it for $40. I picked up Herzog Zavil. Sorry, I'm not very good at enunciating it, but it is complete. I was real happy to see this there. It was the only one there once again. So you know with Thunder Force 3 and Herzog from the same guy, you gotta jump at that chance. And they cost me kind of dearly on the whole thing. So I was like, fuck, okay. So there we go, Herzog and Thunder Force 3. But that doesn't end there. I've got one more that cost me $50. I'm gonna leave it into this little case. This guy gave the little case, this little plastic cover case thing with it. It does keep coming opening though, it's kind of annoying. But I picked up, in mint condition, Castlevania Bloodlines. This does sell for $50, usually on eBay. I got to look at this and I couldn't believe the condition. This thing is flawless. I was extremely happy. The manual and the game cartridge are perfect. I saw this there and I had a choice between Contra Hard Corps, this one, or something else, and I decided to go with Castlevania Bloodlines just because I just wanted it more than those other guys. I just did. And next time, if I had the chance, I'll go for the other guys. But this time around, I got this. I was real happy to add it in. It is definitely one of my best looking Sega Genesis box games. One of the best. And it's in great shape. So, Castlevania Bloodlines, guys. Not bad for Sega Genesis. So this was it kind of on the Sega Genesis avenue, but you know, there was some definite, seriously good pickups there on that stuff. So next up, I know it doesn't even end there. I'm losing my voice because I'm talking so much. But next up, I picked up on Super Nintendo. It was I think the only Super Nintendo game I actually picked up. I picked up Gradius 3. It is not complete in box, but I do have those Cynical Enigma sent me, those little cardboard inserts, and I got Gradius 3 for $10. Little damage on the back, but not bad. I like the shooter, so it's pretty cool. It came with the manual and the cart. So I got the cardboard insert from Cynical, so thank you, Cynical. I'll add that. I'm going to make this a complete in box game, basically. So Gradius 3, complete in box, $10. There we go. And then on N64, this was like one of my first purchases, I believe. I picked up complete in box, and I mean this thing is like almost brand new. So I opened it up, and it was a bitch to open this box up, so I'm not going to do it again, but it was basically brand new. I picked up Mortal Kombat 4 on N64, complete in box. It was $20, so it was kind of expensive, you know, but at the time when I bought it, I had a lot of money, so I didn't care. I was like, I don't care, I'll throw it down. Now I was like, I wish I had that, but it was cool. So $20 for Mortal Kombat 4. It's in great shape. I add another N64 box to my collection. I almost picked up another Mortal Kombat box N64 game, but I decided not to. I just decided to get this one. So this is it for N64. That, you know, that's okay. I wasn't in there to get a lot of 64 and Super Nintendo. I kind of have already what I want. Next, I'll start with the Xbox, and I got some good titles actually for really good pricing. I pay, you know, some of these pricing is right, some of these is a little wrong, but I paid $250 for this one, Phantasy Star Online Episode 1 and 2 on Xbox. It will require some cleaning. I gotta get a lot of stickers off. It is complete, not bad. Xbox. I don't buy very many Xbox games, so you know, there we go. From one guy, I'm going to switch this case out possibly because it's kind of damaged, but picked up Mega Man Anniversary Collection. 10 classic games in one. It was $8. It is complete, and it was really cool. I'm looking forward to kind of busting this out and playing some of the older titles. So there we go on that. I picked up for $2.50 a really cool game. Picked up Castlevania Curse of Darkness. complete. It was $2.50 because they were half off at the time. It was originally $5. There we go. And then I picked up a really cool fighter. I know a lot of guys know about this. And I couldn't believe it was there. And it makes me want to get an Xbox now. I picked up Guilty Gear X2 for $2.50. Sadly, this is the only Xbox game that was not complete. But it was $2.50, and I like Guilty Gear. So I was like, okay, I'll take it. You know, it's not too bad. And then the last stack was definitely some really good PS2 stuff. This is all basically PS2. I picked up Godai Elemental Force made by 3DO for $3. Very cool. I liked it for $3. So I was like, yeah. For $4, I picked up Castlevania Laminate of Innocence. It was complete. It was $4. I was real happy to pick it up. For $5, I picked up Fatal Fury Battle Archives Volume 1. It comes with 4 complete Fatal Fury games, Fatal Fury 1, 2, Special, and 3. And it did come complete. So I was real happy to get that. Fatal Fury, Guilty Gear, a lot of great fighting games right there. Also picked up Ark the Lad, Twilight of the Spirits. I am looking to start collecting Ark the Lad, so I was like, gotta start now. This one was $5. Yeah, this one was $5. It wasn't half off. Had to remember real quick. So there we go. I also picked up for $7, I think, or something like that. This whole stack right here cost me $50. So just think about it that way. So basically, there's 5 games, $10 a game. Let's just say that because it's 5 games. Picked up Ark the Lad, End of Darkness, complete on PlayStation 2. So I got Ark the Lad, Twilight, and Ark the Lad, End of Darkness. There we go on those 2. Also picked up Valkyrie Profile 2, Samaria. Very cool, complete. Also picked up Shining Force Neo. I am looking to add into any Shining Forces I can get, so that was a good chance to get Shining Force Neo. This is a game that Jason, I kind of mentioned it to Jason, and I kind of got it for him to play a little bit, just in case, because he's collecting this series, and I kind of am, but I'm kind of taking a back seat to let Jason get the chance to collect the series more so than me. Picked up Romancing Saga. It's a kind of like a sequel to Saga Frontier. If you guys ever, from PlayStation days, Saga Frontier 1 and 2. Romancing Saga came complete. And I'm getting tired. The Ark of Nepotism. It's one of the Wise game. Wise. Complete. It was just great picking all those up for $10 each, basically. The girl was doing like 20% off, so I just grabbed like every rare PlayStation 2 title they had. I was just like, okay, make me a deal on all this. And she's like, well, you're taking all our rare stuff. I'm like, yeah, I know I'm taking all your rare stuff. That's the point. So there we go. So that was it, guys. You got to equate into the problem was parking, gas, and all that other stuff, but this was insane. I think everybody spent basically all their money that they brought. Jason got a good haul. Patrick got a good haul. Sarah got some really cool stuff that just was really just great. It was just a massive haul of good quality titles and quality stuff. I got a lot of Sega Genesis just knocked off my list. Just gone. So I'm like, fuck yeah. I'm done with so I don't know if there's gonna be a game finds next weekend. I don't know. We kind of burnt ourselves out. There might be a really small game find if there is another one. If there is one coming this weekend, I just don't know. We're going to be recovering mostly from what we did. So wow, it was great though. Everyone was awesome. It was a fantastic event. I'm already excited for next year because I'm already thinking of ways to save even more money. Because next year I'm definitely going to bring way more than I've ever brought, because I buy all this stuff and then I run out too quick and I want more, and I'm just like, crap, I need more money. So thanks guys for tuning in. I know you guys waited a while for this. I appreciate your patience, and we're going to get the footage up as soon as we can this coming week. as soon as we can. I can't guarantee when. I know I said in the next couple of days, we're going to try, but we're going to make sure it's good, but it will be within the week. So don't worry there, guys. It will be up. So thanks for tuning in. I'll see you later.